Hi, this video is about how to create heat maps, word clouds, and circle graphs. So I've already opened up Tableau. I'm going to go ahead and open up to my Excel file, which is here. We're going to only use the orders, so I'm dragging orders in. I'm going to use a live extract, which means it will update if I change my data. If I wanted a point in time, I would use extract, or if my data is quite large. So let's go ahead and go to worksheet 1 and create our heat map. So I want to create a heat map by product subcategory. So I'm going to go ahead and drag product subcategory over here to text. And I want to base this off of sales, so I'm going to drag sales to size. Now it is best to use something that does not have a negative number on a size, because you can't draw a negative size shape. In this case, our squares are based off of a ratio of size based on the amount of sales. So the larger the box, the higher the sales. If you do have some negative values, such as if we use profit, it would skew your data just a bit. So we're going to do that, and now let's make it a little more interesting and take profit to color. So we can see here that tables have quite a large sales, but a significant loss when it comes to in proportion to their sales. Let's go ahead and add a filter by region, and for now I will select all, and I'm going to go ahead and right click on it to show filter to make it a little bit easier for users. So now let's just look at, for example, Central. I'm going to go ahead and rename my sheet by double clicking on the tab, and I'm going to call this a heat map. Alright, let's start a new one and let's do a word cloud. So once again, I'm going to do product subcategory and drag that on top of text. And we're going to use sales for size. And so far it looks just like the heat map. Let's go ahead here and change this automatic to text. And that gives us a word cloud. So the bigger the word, the more sales. And let's again go ahead and add profit as color. We could add a filter. This time we're going to add a filter by date. And we're going to select years. This way we can select 1 year of data that we would like to show. So select next, and I'm going to select just 2013 in this case. Once again, to make it easier for the user, we could go ahead and right click and say show filter, so it's over here, easy for the user to use. I'm going to go ahead and rename the sheet word cloud. Okay, all right, one more that's very similar. Let's go ahead and once again, product subcategory to text, size of sales. Once again, it looks more like a heat map. Let's go ahead and change it to a circle graph. And I just did that by clicking on the marks and selecting circle. So it's similar to a heat map, but once again, it only is showing it by circles instead of squares or rectangles. Let's go ahead and drag profit once again to color, and let's add sales as a label this time, because I think it's clean enough that we can do that. We can go ahead and add either region, and I'm just going to select South, and I'm going to also add date. Once again, I'm selecting year, and we'll select just 2013. So that shows you 3 very easy visualizations that you can do to get a good idea of the data, where some possible profitability issues are, so you can go ahead and determine what else you would need to do some further analysis. For example, I would start looking, in this case, at the tables. I hope you find this useful, and thank you for listening.